I would say what defines our sound is all of our different music tastes. Like all of us are into like pretty different music, and the culmination of like all of these things put together gives us, I would say, a pretty unique sound. We tend to prioritize like very heavy distortion and like really ethereal, spacey qualities to our songs that we really like.
Um, I think we have, a lot of different influences, but I think what it all boils down to is just like, you know, like really heavy pop music. It's like we're just like a really loud, aggressive pop band.
The defined sound of Humble Hysteria, I would have to say, just a thick alternative sound, kind of similar to maybe some alternative '90s groups. We try to pull from that sort of scene a lot, but yeah, just like a thick alternative sound, I would say.
See, I was thinking about that one. The sound of Humble Hysteria is more or less like the parts that Bray and
Drew.
Drew write are very um detrimental to what like they want and in like a specific way. Like they don't write natural parts, you know? They use chords and they use different kinds of like melodies to really shape the song in their own way. I think that's really where like most of the sound comes from. So yeah, I'd probably say just like the way that they write and the way that they were taught to write.
Gotta laugh through the pain. Doesn't come and go.
I think our most memorable show has been the last one at the View, where we played on a balcony overlooking downtown Nashville, which I thought was really cool. And we had a great turnout, like probably the most people at any of our shows so far.
Most memorable show. I was actually thinking a lot about this. I would have to go with the show at the game store. That was about 2 or 3 months ago because it was our first show with Andrew, the new drummer. And I don't know why I just look back on that show and I just remember it being really fun. But yeah, I'd say that was probably our I guess maybe not best show, but my favorite so far.
I would say the most recent show we did on the roof was definitely the most memorable because I don't know, I guess I felt more in the element and also there was a lot more like involvement. You know, like the things that I was doing, like the crowd like really liked. So that's probably I'd probably say the most recent rooftop show.
Our most memorable show, I would say it'd have to be between our first show like back like on the radar, which was at a game store with our new drummer. It was our first show with our new drummer, and that was it was amazing. We were super locked in. But I'm leaning more towards our most recent show, which was on a balcony. That was a magical show that like I hope like I get to feel that kind of feeling again because that was amazing.
Okay. So, my favorite part is being kind of behind the scenes with the sound and like once we have all the tracks, like determining where it goes from there and like what what else we can do like after the fact, after the live sound aspect of it, like where else we can take the song and like see how far we can make it go. That's my favorite part. And for when we expect to release, I I'd say in the next year. In the next year. And we'll be doing other drops until then.
My favorite part of working on the album was definitely just like getting to write the songs with the guys. Like I haven't wrote with people like that before. I haven't wrote songs like that before. I've only wrote like metal and country. I haven't done like 90s rock, which is one of my favorite like genres of music. So that's definitely like my favorite. And what's like on like what's when the album's like coming out and stuff. Well, I know that we're recording it in May. So recording in May, and it probably will be out by the end of the year or early next year, in my personal opinion.
My favorite part about working on the album is like seeing how all of us like kind of mesh together in our writing styles. Like, for example, the most recent song we were working on, we were just like kind of messing around, and then something clicked, and then the entire song like fell into place, and it was really nice, and it's really rewarding seeing all of our hard work paying off in this kind of way. And I want to say the album will come out sometime around summer or fall next year.
Well, we haven't done a lot of recording yet, unfortunately. But I think so far, just like, writing songs with the guys and uh, you know, fin making a finished product. Um, I'm not completely sure when it'll be out yet. Probably, all right, we're shooting for, I want to say by probably the beginning of fall, but there's nothing set in stone yet.
If somebody loved me like she does, she does, yeah, she does. Don't let me down. Don't let me down.
Musician or band, low key, Dave Grohl has been my favorite drummer for the last probably like 12 years. He 100% has influenced the way that I play, the way that I set up my kit, the fills that I do, and also Travis Barker. So I would say Travis Barker as well, because like he taught me how to be like fast and like punk rock and stuff. So yeah, probably like those two, like Blink-182, Nirvana and stuff like that, because those were my like biggest influences in like middle school and high school and stuff like that. So yeah, probably those.
I take a lot of my inspiration musically from two people, Jamie Roden from Title Fight and Matt Talbot from Hum. Both of them have such unique guitar styles that it inspires me to like be my own guitarist instead of like replicating like down to a T everything that they did, because I've noticed that a lot of guitarists, like especially nowadays, lean more towards replicating someone's sound instead of going for their own like individual like playing style.
Weird Al Yankovic.
Okay. So the band I most take inspiration from personally would probably be Smashing Pumpkins, but I don't write any of the lyrics. I've only written like instrumentals to songs so far. But at the moment, those are my big influences, I'd say.
Come see us live if you can. We're having a show at the East Room on the 18th, supposedly. There will be a post on the gram. And follow Humble Hysteria on Instagram.
Yeah, if you see a band out there called Bumble Hysteria, don't listen to them. Don't give them your money. Don't support them. There are evil twins, and they've been stealing and profiting off of our music for years. So they're not the real thing. We're the real thing. Don't listen to them. Thank you.
Anything else? Yes. There's one thing I would like to add, and it's that we are working on merch. So we will be getting new and much better merch out soon.
No, I mean, all I'd say is that I'm just incredibly happy to be in a band with these guys because it is the most fun that I've ever had. I owe everything now to them, all like the happiness and stuff, because I just love doing it, and I'm glad that they gave me that opportunity to play with them. So yeah.